Hi everyone, my name is piterpakulski. I'm a financial analyst, and today I would like to show you how you can create payroll block inside financial model. We already created the revenue block, direct costs block, investment stage, and today we're going to be talking about payroll, salaries, people, different positions. And what is interesting about payroll, um, when you create your financial model, you will have to create different scenarios of operating activity, and your payroll block has to be linked with the moment of starting the operating activity. Otherwise, if you displace the moment of getting the first revenue, um, you may forget to display people, salaries, amount of people in different positions, and you will get the wrong numbers in your payroll statement. Then you will get the wrong expenses, you will get the wrong profitability, payback period, and so on. And one of the main aims in our calculations will be to make this block automatic. And now I will show you how we can do that. First of all, we should mention all the people and their salary per month. So these are the inputs, and we have to mark them with our specific color. So when you create your financial model, um, you may want to adjust your inputs, and you have to find them easily. You or your business partners or bankers, they are to be able to find all your inputs easily. So these are the inputs. The color of inputs should be the same through all your financial model. So now we've mentioned the positions. The basic salary, dollar per month per person on one position. And now we have to create the amount of people, the block, the interface for filling in the amount of people on each position. And we will create a system of interfaces there where you will be able to mention the dynamic of amount of people on each position. For example, if you just started your project in April 2023, for example, at the beginning you will have one amount of people on each position. But for example, in when 6 months passed and your business is growing, you may be able to add some people to some positions. And now we're going to create a specific interface for adjustment of amount of people on each position. So we have already created the timeline for the first 25 months of operating activity. And here we create the interface where we can adjust and create the growth of people on each position. Here we, for example, enter the salary of one person on each position, and here we can enter the dynamics of amount of people on each position from the moment when we start the operating activity. And then we have 25 months of operating activity, of the first 25 months of operating activity. These are the inputs, so we will mark them with our specific color. So here is our payroll for the first 25 months of operating activity. And what we will have to do now, we have to move this payroll to the timeline when we start our operating activity. So the moment when we start of operating activity, for example, is 2021, for example, November. It is here. So, and we have to move this payroll to this moment in our timeline. So what we're doing now, we just take the timeline, so now we find the moment, the line with the number of months of our timeline, it's here. And link our payroll to the timeline. Now we just have to extrapolate this formula to the right, to our timeline, to the future. And now we've moved our payroll to the moment when we start our operating activity. Because these are expenses, we will mark them with red color, and later we will put them inside cash flow statement. So here is these expenses, and we automatically move them. This moment we've moved here, and what we were fighting for is when we change the moment of starting the operating activity, for example on December 2020, or for example 2022. This will automatically displace, and you won't make lots of mistakes by retyping data, by retyping the amount of people on each position each month and that kind of stuff. Because when you create, because when your financial model is ready, you start creating different scenarios, and many entrepreneurs, they forget to displace inputs when they move the project to the right or to the left inside timeline, and they create lots of mistakes with inputs. That's why they don't see the exact amount of financing they need to start the business. They don't see the right payback period because of that. They don't see the exact profitability because of that, and lots of mistakes are made. So that's why payroll should be automatic. So the less actions you have to do to create a new scenario, the less mistakes will be made by you or your partners or bankers when you create different scenarios, and when you want to know what if, when you create what if analysis and so on. So try to make your financial model as much automatic as possible, because you'll have to make less actions to create new scenarios. You will be able to make more scenarios and to see more variants of your business development. You will be able to look at different scenarios of how your business will behave in this situation, in that situation, and you will be able to create these scenarios very fast, because when you have to retype lots of data, this will make your scenario analysis horrible. So in this video we've covered payroll. The next video will be devoted to fixed costs. Then we will cover loan. We will create a loan for our business idea. Then we will continue with creating cash flow statement. Please stay with us, subscribe our channel, give us a like. See you soon. Bye.